got a like on this thing. We already got a like on the live stream. We're 8 seconds in. It looks like someone already was liking the 59th chapter of the Zakk Wylde birthday celebration, guys. This is a live stream dedicated to my idol, Zakk Wylde, okay? So if there are any Black Label Society fans in the house, then make sure you send in the chat your favorite Black Label song. Today is January 14th. It is 8:53. I don't know what time Zakk was born, but today is Zakk Wylde's birthday, and so I wanted to come on here and do a little live stream inspired by Zakk. So I got my Black Label shirt on. I have so much Black Label Society merchandise, you guys. I have the official vest. I have the black denim vest, unfortunately, because I am a girl, and they do not have the vest in women's sizes. I had to have the men's sizes, and the men's size like is a little bit large. So while I was at one of Zakk's concerts and I was wearing the vest, unfortunately, the leather straps that lace my vest together all came out. So I literally have the vest just apart, and I have to replace the leather straps. So otherwise I would be wearing my vest tonight, but I do have my shirt on. And yeah, I also had the most amazing Berserkers beanie, the Viking beanie with the horns, but unfortunately my dog ate that one. So I have to order a new one. But otherwise, yeah, like I always have Black Label merch on. You guys probably saw in my previous videos. I have had some Zakk shirts on. I had a Zakk Sabbath shirt on one time, and you guys liked that one. I also have the Italian chapter t-shirt. I have the 2021 tour shirt. I also have the Halloween flannel with the big Black Label logo on the back, which you guys have seen in my live stream. I'm wearing it on my Thanksgiving live stream. So anyway, yeah, we're here. We're in Black Label attire, and I've got some goodies for you guys. We got a birthday today, guys. It is Zakk Wylde's birthday, so we are opening up some treats, guys. It is Zakk Wylde's birthday, and that means we gotta celebrate. Oh, it didn't even make any noise. I was like hoping it was gonna go, you know what I mean? But it's all good, guys. We are here and ready for some You Make Me Wanna Live. Wow. But anyway, today also happens to be the day that Zakk released a single off of his upcoming album. This album, you guys, I'm so excited. He dropped the song today, and I did watch the music video. I did watch the music video at work today, and it was exciting. Name in Blood is the name of the song. So, wait, let me see. I'm gonna pull it up. Why don't we just listen to it together, guys? We have so much to do tonight. I have some freshly baked cupcakes for Zakk that we made today. And alongside the cupcakes, we have some songs of Zakk's that we're gonna be playing. 2 songs of Zakk's and 2 songs of mine. Honey, I can't wait for this shit. And so what you can expect tonight, we have a Black Label Society candle lighting ceremonial thing. And then we also have this going on right now. And then we have the cupcakes. You guys get to have a bite of Zakk's cupcake like that. Wow. Hi Gans Yoga, welcome back to the live stream. Tonight is a little bit different. We are having a happy birthday celebration for my idol, Zakk Wylde, guitarist of Black Label Society. And I'm also going to have a story time and tell you guys a little bit about why Zakk, or how Zakk influenced my music and my upcoming album, which is dropping this year in 2026. So we have a lot to do tonight, guys. Live music, Black Label candle lighting ceremony and cupcakes. It's gonna be a fun time. But this song, honestly, I really, it's giving the energy of the first record, which is why I like this one. The other 3 singles that he released were really good, but I really like this one a lot more. But hi guys, how's everyone doing in the chat? My name is Francesca Fuentes. I am a singer-songwriter from New Jersey, and we are celebrating Zakk Wylde's birthday today. He is my idol, believe it or not. You guys, I know I don't look like a metal rocker, but Zakk's music touched me at a very important and transformative time in my life. So that's the power of music. Music randomly will just touch you, whatever genre it is, and it will alter the way that you see music. So that's what happened with me with rock and roll. I had always thought that rock and roll was for older people or for men, or whatever misconceptions that I had about metal music all went away when I discovered Black Label Society. So with that being said, guys, how about we get into the candle lighting like that? So I have this really interesting glass cloche that I ordered, and it's so satisfying. But guys, are you ready to light the Black Label Society candle? Everyone drop in the chat if you are ready for this birthday celebration to begin. Guys, drop in the chat if you're ready. You're scared, honey? There ain't nothing to be scared about. We're getting pumped up, okay? It is the year that Black Label Society is going back on tour. We are ready to start off 2026, and we are starting it off with the Black Label Society new song today alongside Zakk Wylde's birthday. So let's lock the hell into this shit, honey. Wow, something so good like that. Ha. Getting this party started. Wow. So with that being said, guys, hopefully we don't burn down the house quite literally. The Name in Blood song that he dropped today is definitely giving the energy of Doom Crew Incorporated, which was the album that he dropped before this in 2021. That was around the time that I discovered Zakk. So since we did the candle lighting, why don't we get into the story of how I discovered Zakk? So long story short, you guys, I have always been raised in an environment with lots of music. My mom has always had music playing. She's always introduced me to a lot of music. But for me, I was always kind of focused on the pop side of things. I really loved Taylor Swift growing up. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to make sure that our monitor is on. Yeah, no, this is a skull candle, but we have cupcakes, and we will be lighting the cupcake at the end of the live, guys. We are going to try out my cupcakes that we made with my mom tonight. And but before we get into the cupcake happy birthday moment, we are going to tell the story of how we got into the Zakk life, and we also are going to play 2 Zakk songs, or Black Label Society songs, alongside 2 of my original songs, which kind of were written at the time of being inspired by Zakk, and his music sort of seeping into my artistry and songwriting. I feel like with songwriting, you can really be influenced. Like, you can really start to sound like the people that you're listening to. It just starts to seep in. And for me, that's kind of what happened. My second record is more vulnerable than my first one, but at the same time, it also just sounds different. When I first sent these songs to my producer, he was like, huh, interesting. This music does not sound like you. Like, what have you been listening to? And I was like, well, I have this whole rock playlist, and I actually had a playlist called Fuck It, I Can't Talk Right Now, I'm Dying. Or something like that. I forget what the playlist is called. Thankfully, we don't remember. But I still have that playlist, and a lot of it had, or a lot of it consisted of classic rock, Whitesnake, Guns N' Roses, alongside Aerosmith, and then the story of how it began. Let's get into it. I was going through a really difficult breakup. I was going through a really difficult time with my music producer. My music producer was also my partner, and I wasn't sure how to navigate the breakup. I wasn't sure what my next steps were in music. So I just stopped listening to music. There were no more traces, honey, of me listening to music. It was over. I was not listening to anything. I just couldn't deal with it. So I just went through a period of like 2 months where I would drive to work in silence. I wouldn't even play the radio. I wouldn't wear headphones. Like, I normally before this would listen to music nonstop. I would play music at work. Like, I would wear my headphones at work. I'd be blasting music on the way to work. Like, this time period was just this really silent period. And basically one day, after a lot of just me sitting around, my dad was like, I want to go to Vitamin Shop. Do you want to come? Like, I think you should take a ride. Or I think my mom was probably the one that was like, get in the car and go for a ride. And we were driving there. My dad had always played the classic rock stations on the radio while we were driving. And as we were driving, my ears caught this like sound of it just sounded like this whole other world. And I had heard this music before. I had grown up hearing Guns N' Roses and rock music. Like, I knew that I liked that music. Like, Guns N' Roses obviously was part of my childhood. I've always grown up listening to those songs. But for some reason, I don't know why, this song that was playing on the radio just seemed to hit me at the right place at the right time. And it was called Back in the Saddle by Aerosmith. And I just remember being like, what is this, honey? What is this? I need some of this. I think this is like the answer. So, something in that moment inspired me to create a rock playlist. And I sat in the car while my dad went inside the store, and I started creating the playlist. And I got like halfway, or like I got like a handful of songs together. And then by the time we got home, I was like, Mom, like, look at this rock playlist I started. And she was like, oh, I know what you need on your playlist. You need Zakk Wylde Black Label Society, honey. And I was, of course, familiar with Zakk. I knew who Zakk was. I knew of Black Label Society, but I never listened to his music. My mom actually went to high school with Zakk, and he sat next to her in math class, and she never paid attention, and her friends were always laughing and joking around, and he was really entertained by that, apparently. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if any of them passed. I think they did, but yeah. I had heard stories about Zakk before, but I had not immersed or connected until that moment. So when my mom showed me Black Label Society, I'm pretty sure that the first song I listened to was Funeral Bell featuring Ozzy Osbourne, R.I.P. And I was really, really interested. I don't know, it just like perfectly described the emotions that I was feeling. It always felt like I was like trapped inside this like invisible cage. I don't know. It was really weird. I also had this restless feeling. I always felt like I needed to like move my body, but like I couldn't. There was just a lot going on mentally for me. And music, me being a songwriter, music was always really, really important. But for some reason, I just couldn't connect. Well, we know why. That's not for some reason. We know why. But music had basically left my life. We have officially Business Bacon entered the chat. Hello, how are you? Thank you for joining. We're here celebrating Zakk Wylde's birthday today. I am a big fan of Zakk, and we're just talking about how I got into listening to Black Label Society. We are here. Anyway, so long story short, guys, Funeral Bell was the first song that I listened to and really connected with. And Funeral Bell actually is a song that I did kind of restructure, but like I covered it in my own way. I know that I'm just a soft voice singer-songwriter, so I obviously am not a metal girl, which when we were producing my album, I was kind of like my song Think of Me was like a big one that I wrote at a time where I was listening to just only rock. Like I only like would listen to Zakk constantly, and my songwriting started to sound grittier, it started to sound darker. It just like had, you could see that Zakk had left an imprint on my songwriting. So which was really cool to me because I was like, I had gone through so many phases as a songwriter of like, okay, like I'm really like when I first started when I was like 12, I was like, I like country and I like Taylor Swift. And my songs kind of sounded like that. And then in high school and college, I sounded jazzy like Amy Winehouse. And then I was like, wait, so it's possible to change this much? Like you can be influenced and be impacted significantly singers and guitarists and songwriters. And so suddenly I was surrounded by rock. I just, yeah, so my album coming out this year, guys, sounds rock. So if it's something that you like, I mean, I wouldn't say it sounds rock, but there are a few tracks on there that sound rock. And I think it's cool to experiment with different genres. I can't say that I sound perfect on it. Like I really love the way that it sounds, but you can tell that it was written at a time that isn't who I am now. Although my songwriting has a lasting impression from Zakk. So yeah, that's a little bit of the story of how we started listening to Zakk. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys a little piece of my Funeral Bell cover that I played live in 2024 at the Asbury Hotel in Asbury Park, New Jersey. I played this cover at the end of one of my first live shows in a really long time, and I really loved the way that it came out because like I said, I really really don't have a rock voice, but either despite that I was able to channel um my energy into a song that sounded different while also keeping my voice, I guess. I don't know. It's like even though it was rock sounding and that's not what my voice is, I still felt like, okay, I can pull this off if I really work hard and I really exude the emotion and the energy, because the emotion and the energy are going to matter more than my vocals. and the songwriting too. I mean, my vocals never win over my songwriting. That's something I'm working on. It just never does. My songwriting, I feel like it would be so cool to be able to sing like the level, like I feel like my songwriting I'm so confident in, and I really love my lyrics, and like I really feel like I can write strong songs, but I can't sing huge. Like I can't sing as huge as my songs, if that makes sense. Like I can sing my songs, but like if I could just like the amount of energy that my songs have, like I feel like if I could sing that as good as my songs, I guess like it would just be really cool. But that was so wordy. But anyway, this is my little rendition of Funeral Bell. Thank you for the Bible verse, Matthew. We're actually going to get into a song that I wrote called Back to God a little bit later. So if you want to stick around, we're going to get into some of that. Because Zakk influenced some of that too. So yeah, this is Funeral Bell. I'm going to have a little drinkity drink. Guys, we are drinking Tropical Storm from Griffey's Organics. Make sure if you're in New Jersey to check out Griffey's Organics. Raw, cold pressed juice, perfect for the winter time. Drinking me. Oh my god, wait. Okay, are we good? Can you guys see me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Let me know in the chat. I'll start the song over. I noticed that my internet was failing. I don't know what happened there. But it looks like we're back. Lost me for a few. Well, what the hell? That's okay. We'll start over, guys. Anyway, Funeral Bell. Gans Yoga, thanks for joining. Thanks for always being here on the live. It's so great to see you again. And it's really cool that you are back here on the live. And also, guys, shout out to my mom. Gina is in the chat, guys. Make sure you say hi to Gina in the chat. Gena, not Gi, Gena. She was the one who introduced me to Zakk. So, mom, meet Gans Yoga. Gans Yoga is a big fan of my two songs, Surgery and Wasted Potential. And yeah, Mom and Gans Yoga get to meet tonight. So yeah, this is Funeral Bell, guys. Drinking, drugged up, completely shot to hell, left behind. Ain't nothing left to sell. Ain't nothing left to sell. The hatred of your blood, so tortured, so insane, dead ends and lost hope, keep running through your veins. Keep running through your veins. Oh, so high and then I fell. Oh, can't stop the ringing of my funeral bell. Come on. The loss of oneself inside the wheel of doom. Genocide is coming way too soon. It's coming way too soon. The undying fear, the loss of oneself, broken, strung out. You wave yourself goodbye. You wave yourself goodbye. Oh, Okay, guys, so that was Funeral Bell. I feel like I could do it better. Basically, I have the lyrics there. I know the guitar really well, but I forgot the lyrics for a second. So then it distracted me. But it's really fun, this one. I love jam covers. I love being able to, especially live. If I'm gonna do a cover, I want it to be really solid and jam and fun. Yeah, I don't know. I just like when it's a cover, it's got to be jam or I don't want to do it. And also, I really love challenging, like songs that are challenging for my hand. Guitar wise, I really enjoy more challenging songs. Which has gotten me in trouble at times because I'm always like, I can do it, I can sing and play, I can do the hardest thing on guitar while also singing, and then it bites me in the ass. So I love challenging things, but you know. But this one, this is good. Like I really love this. It has such a fun energy, and like even though I am not playing riff, I feel like I can still pull off the cover. Drinking, drugged up, completely shot to hell, left behind. Ain't nothing left to sell. Ain't nothing left to sell. The hatred of your blood, so tortured, so insane, dead ends and lost hope, keep running through your veins. Keep running through your veins. Oh, so high and then I fell. Oh, can't stop the ringing of my funeral bell. My funeral bell. Honey, this is something fun. So yeah, that's my cover of Funeral Bell. I have another Zakk song for you that we're gonna get into in a moment. I had so many favorites of Zakk's during this period, and one of them really was a song called Rust. And I listened to that song so much, so much. But another one was Angel of Mercy, and this song was so fun to listen to in this time. I mean, I wouldn't say fun, but it was really therapeutic. That's what I meant to say. Not fun, honey. This was not a fun time. Let me see if I can. This desk is way too small. I feel like I really have too much stuff on here, but we also have some Mountain Valley spring water. How's everyone doing, guys? How's everyone in the chat? If you're enjoying the birthday celebration of Zakk, drop in the chat that you're having some fun. All right, so up next we have one of my favorite Zakk songs, and that is Angel of Mercy. angel of mercy, to dry the tears that shall not fall. I woke alone today amidst life's killing fields of war. Door of memories closed forevermore. Angel of mercy is gonna hear my call. Oh no, angel of mercy, to dry the tears that shall not fall. How you guys doing in the chat? What do we think of Angel of Mercy? I think that that is my favorite. That has got to be one of my favorite Black Label songs. I really also love Bridge to Cross is so fun. Like, I love that one. I love listening to that one in my car. But those two songs were really defining moments. Like, they weren't my favorite ones that I'm picking tonight. I'm not going to play my favorites, but those were defining moments in my Zakk era. Like, Funeral Bell was the first song that I discovered, and then Angel of Mercy sort of catapulted me into the discography. And what would happen is that I would listen to his music, and every like couple days I would discover a new song that I really would love, and then I would just hyper fixate on that one, and I would just listen to that one over and over, and then I would discover a new one. But my top favorites have to be Rust, Bridge to Cross, Angel of Mercy. But yeah, I love that you guys get to know this little side of me. Done a lot of cool things with Black Label Society, like not with them, but like with my interest and excitement about the band. It's always a fun thing, like when my boyfriend and I were carving pumpkins with my sister and her boyfriend, everyone picked like a normal pumpkin to pick, like normal pumpkin carving design, and I picked I told my boyfriend I want to carve BLS out of the pumpkin. So we did a BLS pumpkin. My boyfriend and I built a Black Label Society snowman, like put the hat on him and everything. My mom and I did the skeleton at our camper with the Black Label Society t-shirt on him. And then also I made like a sign that said, "You saved my life, Zakk Wylde," that I held up at one of the concerts, which actually you can see on Berserkist Festival link on Metal Talk. Someone photographed me holding up this poster at the Berserkist Festival, you guys. So this is the Metal Talk website, and if you scroll down, there is me, guys, at the concert, with the poster, "You Saved My Life, Zakk Wylde." So yeah, this really happened, guys. I was at this concert and I was photographed, and they posted it on Metal Talk. So I'm pretty sure Zakk saw this. I mean, Zakk made eye contact with me in the audience, and he was very excited about the sign. Like, he was like, looked at me, and he was like, it was a really surreal moment. But yeah, this really happened, and it's on Metal Talk, which I'll send you guys the link if you want to like check it out. But yeah, so that's what I mean. There's always some interesting stuff going on. I love to like bring Black Label Society into the holidays, into just make it fun. I love doing all that. It's so much fun. But I just sent you guys the link if you want to check out the article. What time do we have? Okay, it's 34 minutes. I have, let's see, I want to sing 2 original songs for you guys. So, a part of my struggle with music at this time was also a struggle with my faith. I was raised Christian, and I had suddenly felt like I lost this connection that I had. Oh, so I lost the connection with music and also faith at the same time, and this was really scary for me. It was really, really difficult. So when I discovered Zakk and listening to his music, I had noticed a pattern in his lyrics of struggle as well. And I discovered that he had gone through a spiritual crisis as well. So I really connected with the way that his brand, his presence, like on stage, like you could tell, like he put like the cross um on his mic stand. Like I just really connected with all of that. So this is a song I wrote called Back to God. It's about being not sure of what you believe in. So I always say that no matter what your religion is, or you know what you believe in, I always say that this song could relate to anyone, because there's always been a time in everyone's life where they're not sure what they believe in. So this is my song called Back to God. I really am super proud of this song in a songwriting way, and like, I don't know, this is just a special one. But guys, look how I can't really show you because you're not at the right angle, but the candle has started to seep in skull wise. But this is so cool. I love this. We needed this right now. This is the Black Label candle. We needed this Black Label moment right here. So this is called Back to God. This is my original song. I hope you guys like it. And if you're enjoying the live, make sure you tap it and subscribe and whatever. I come from a place of confusion. I come from a place of despair. I once knew the perfect solution. I believed God was there. But now I question his existence. Since my lover, he has gone away. He rides on a steed in the distance, with a princess around his waist. But if I went back to God, I could give him all of my trust. Yes, I should go back to God, 'cause he was my first love. They say I should go back to God, my sorrow will wane. Yes, I should go back to God, but sin has left me ashamed. I never knew I could have such anger, or that I would draw my own scars. Did it thunder when I turned to danger, when he saw I had done myself harm? They say he will take what I carry, my woes, my pity, my fright. But the journey is long and I'm weary. Would he recognize me in the light? But if I went back to God, I could give him all of my trust. Yes, I should go back to God, 'cause he was my first love. They say I should go back to God, my sorrow should go back to God, but sin has left me ashamed. Yes, sin has left me ashamed. Thank you guys. Walks with Fire 79. Thank you so much. I love all the usernames in here. Like, I love all the fun usernames. I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed the song. We have Gans Yoga says, faith and passion can be difficult to be done together, but it's not impossible to do both of them perfectly. That's true. It can be difficult to do them, but it's not impossible. Guys, I have all these drinks. What are we thinking? Are we ready for the birthday? Are we ready for the birthday candle-like? Okay, so I made some chocolate cupcakes to celebrate Zakk's birthday, and I had originally a lot of plans for the stream. I wanted to do it in my garage with my dad's Camaro, but the Camaro's in the shop right now. Excuse me. So we weren't able to do it. But I don't know, guys. Maybe next year. No, I think we that we can do a fun Zakk stream in the with the Camaro soon. It doesn't have to be all the way till next year. I mean, who wants to do in January anyways? January is like literally my boyfriend and I go out for our anniversary every year in January, and it's horrible every time. Like, I'm walking in rain puddles, I'm getting dirty, like it's freezing, it's either snowing or hailing, like it's always horrible weather. So yeah, January is just blah. But we have, what color candle do you guys want for Zakk tonight? We have a couple different options. We have white, we have blue, we have baby blue, we have silver, and we also have sky blue, and we also have white. So drop in the chat, guys, what color candle we are gonna do for Zakk, guys. It's the 59th chapter. It is 59 years, and also the same age as my dad. And my mom is gonna be 57. So my mom's gonna, so first is Zakk, and second is my dad in February, and third is my mom in March. So guys, everybody wish Zakk a happy birthday. We love you so much, Zakk. At least I do. And yeah, I can't wait to come to the concert. I'm gonna be at the concert in April, the New Jersey concert. My mom and dad are going. This is gonna be Gabe's first Black Label Society concert. My boyfriend's never seen Black Label, but he's really, really excited. I got him as a birthday gift. So yeah, guys, say everyone wish Zakk a happy birthday. Thank you, Zakk, for inspiring me. And yeah, my album would not be what it is without Zakk. So thank you, Zakk, and happy birthday. Make a wish, honey, even though I blew out the candle already. And yeah, we're gonna save that one, that very nice cupcake there, but we're gonna try out this one. My mom got these from the store yesterday, and we baked them tonight. They were muffins. It said they were muffins. I don't know. It's cake, honey. Like cake, muffins, same shit. Same shit. Okay, so personally, The icing's not for me, but the cake is alright. You know, I asked my mom, "How's the cake?" and she's like, "Yeah, yeah." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "Yeah, like, you know, it's good." But like, when I know when she likes something, like I can tell when she's like, "That was out of this world." She didn't react like that. She's like, "Yeah, yeah." I was like, "Okay, that means it sucks ass. That means it sucks ass." So sorry, Zakk, that the cupcakes aren't the best, but we are here and we are celebrating. So piece of chocolate cake for that. Yeah, it's not bad. Right? It's not bad, guys. Um, yeah, this is a healthier cupcake because my mom's trying to lower the cholesterol, you know. So, you know, we gotta be all healthy and all that. But yeah, so I'm just feeling revved up a little, you know. It's kind of like just a good night. It's a good night to be, what the hell? It's a good night to be Zakk Wylde and, you know, like what did I say? You know, like, how you doing, Zakk? Welcome back to Jersey. I know you don't want to come back here, but good for you that you don't have to come back here, I guess. So anyway, next song, the last song of the night will be Think of Me. Think of Me is a really cherished song. It's super special to me. It's coming out in 2026 on my full-length album, and Gans Yoga, I think you're going to really like this one. I'm not sure if you've heard it before, but hopefully you like it. It's kind of rock inspired. My friend who's really inspired by Pearl Jam co-wrote it with me, so it kind of has a it has a rock sound between Pearl Jam and Zakk and all the influences going around. So yeah, this song's called Think of Me, and I hope you guys love it. I really am proud of myself for practicing this song here with you guys because the song has a lot of words, it's breath, and you know, I think you guys have helped me get better at this song. So yeah, this is called Think of Me. And we're almost at the hour, guys. This has been such a fun live stream. This might be my favorite live stream because anything Zakk is my favorite, honey. We can't escape it. And we might, I mean, I don't know. If you guys like this stuff, then we can always do more Zakk Wylde, or what Zakk would call black label conversations or whatever is stuff that he says. But we could have more black label conversations if you want. I'd be down for that. So yeah, let's get into the last song of the night. Think of me. Close your eyes and think of me. I hope that you do think of me. All right. Here we go, guys. This is the song that sucks my soul and quite literally sweeps it into hell, but at the same time heals me. Which is kind of like how I felt when I would listen to Zakk songs. So yeah, this is called Think of Me, out in 2026 on Promise of Patience. The widows and wolves are howling through the night right now. I just feel it, guys, don't you? Like, you know what I'm saying? With the, if you listen really closely, you can hear the crinkling or the crackling or whatever the fuck it's called on the wick. You can hear the candle burning, you know what I'm saying? Alright, this song's called Think of Me. lost my faith. I'm all alone. Is it true that I am broken? Have I been betrayed? How far I've strayed? I get all messed up, drunk and upset. The nights are long and I get no rest. I feel I don't belong, but I need to stay. I need a little shelter from the rain. I feel my time trickling down through an hourglass into the ground. I'm skating on ice, so damn thin. It's gonna break before I ever own up to sin. Close your eyes and think of me. I hope that you do think of me. We weren't right. You know I never meant to hurt you, but the choice was mine. Had to draw the line. Still hear your voice. In the dark I see you stand there, asking why I let our love die. I try to make amends with myself, but I always end up wishing I was someone else. In a way I kinda fell in love with the pain. It's the only part of us that still remains. Like a soulless bandit with nothing to lose. My heart is hard and my body is bruised. Sometimes I dream of paradise. I'd settle for any little piece of life. Close your eyes and think of me when the sun goes down, when there's nothing left to think about, when you can't run away from your guilt and shame. In the darkness, do you feel? Do you wish for me to heal? Do you hear my cries? Do you close your eyes and think of me? I hope that you do think of me. Think of me. I hope that you do think of me. I've turned away from all that I believe in. Can't even pray. That's it, guys. That's Think of Me off of my full-length album. Thank you guys so much for listening. Gans Yoga, definitely send me the song. I'd love to see it. Let's see. I want to do... Should we do one more before we hop off of the live? Why not? From all that I believe in, can't even pray. Alone today. For all the birds have flown. Inside this empty house, which no longer feels like home. Angel of mercy is gonna hear my call, Lord, no. Angel of mercy to dry the tears that shall not fall. How's it going, guys? I hope you enjoyed tonight's live stream. We're gonna do one more song off my full length. I don't know. Do we want to do another one? I kind of don't want to. I feel like... All right, let's do another one. Let's do another one. We'll do one more for Zakk. Let's see. Joseph came to me when I was weak. He laid and listened and came to me in dreams. Joseph knew that I was bleeding, and he washed my knees, my hands and my hair, bandaged me with cloth, kisses and care. He lent me a warm cloak of color, he sheltered me from the rain. He guarded my wounds like a father. With wrenches he stood, breaking the chains, but there it was living, love still remained. Joseph, Joseph, Joseph. Joseph brought me gifts and gold champagne. He went to work and brought back heart-shaped rings. Joseph heard me in the night crying, but he simply held me. I never had to explain. I thought for a moment I could be falling, but then I started to sing. Once again I heard my melodies, my music returning to me, and he knew that soon he must set me free. My heart was mending, I was healing. Joseph, 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 and we will meet in heavenly fields someday, 'cause I couldn't stay, I couldn't love him the same. Joseph, 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 Joseph found me and gave his heart to heal me. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining tonight's Black Label Society / Happy Birthday Zakk Wylde 59th chapter live stream. Tonight was so much fun, and I can't wait to have more live streams with you guys. I have nothing planned, and that means we got a plan. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Wednesday night, and I will see you in the next live. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do so. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and it's gonna happen this month. I can't wait for it. And I will be working on some long form videos for you guys. I know that I said that I wanted to post more on my actual channel instead of not just doing live streams. We need to get some videos out there so I can show you some of the songs that I've written recently. But thank you guys so much for joining. Happy birthday, Zakk. I love you so much. And I can't wait for the concert in April. You saved my life, honey. And now some of you guys know a little bit of why. And we are not done with the Black Label conversations. We will be back here with another Black Label inspired stream. I got to learn some more Black Label songs before we do that, but looking forward to it. Tonight was really fun. I don't know. I had so much fun, guys. Anything Black Label Society I have fun with, you know, Black Label cake, Black Label snowman, Black Label pumpkin picking, whatever the hell you want to do. But as long as it's got Black Label on it, honey, I am in line and ready. So thank you so much. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next live stream. Happy birthday, Zakk.